Hi petals, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome to your timeless soul alignment session. My name is Aura Rose. I am an energy intuitive, a divine light channel, and a soul activator. And thank you so much for tuning in today, whenever it is that you are connecting with this timeless session. So the download that I have received for you at this time is that your path is being illuminated. A new creation is forming, and you are the carrier of the code. Wow. Let's just hold space for that for a moment. You are the carrier of the code. So there's something here that is in effect. When it comes to creation, you are creating something. And it's because you are a creative soul. You are here to create. This is how you evolve. This is how you expand. This is how you activate your life mission. So this is a very high frequency energy coming through today. And I feel like there is a high frequency guide that is around you, that is supporting you, that is helping you with this creation code. And I'm hearing the creatrix code. Creatrix code. So that's really interesting. This feels quantum. This feels magic. This feels explosive because I'm being shown fireworks in my mind's eye. This is an activation of your creatrix code. Yes, I love this. I was seeing the number 222 that was coming through very strongly to line the foundation of this session and code this activation, this alignment code today. And I'm feeling this angelic presence. You could be seeing angel wings. You could also be seeing a lot of winged animals, a lot of winged insects at this time. They could be coming across your path. Pay attention to that because they have a specific energy, a specific message for you at this time. And talking about winged animals, the animal guide that wanted to come through in this space today is the incredible eagle. So the eagle is assisting us in this energy, and I'm feeling like the eagle is helping us to uplift, to rise up, to rise higher. There's something here that you are elevating. This is a path of elevation. Yes, I love this. So it'll be really interesting to see if the cards are wanting to elaborate further on these messages and energies today, or what other guidance, support, confirmations, messages, alignment codes and activations are wanting to find us in this space. So remember, my loves, my messages are not for predictions. I'm not here to tell you what to do or to tell you what is going to happen. My sessions are alignment coded activations, alignment frequencies to assist you along your soul path and your life journey. So take only what resonates for you and your personal situation, lovingly leave the rest, and let's dive in. What messages, what guidance, what support, what alignment codes are wanting to find this collective whenever they are tuning into this session, please? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have touching earth with planting something new. Yes, we've got the number 12 coming through here, or the number 3. So this is a really beautifully aligned energy, and look at these wings coming through on the back of this person here, right? This is angelic, this is divine. And so you are planting something new, you're grounding something down. This is that creation code. I really love this. I love how this is aligning. Let's see what else we have here. What else wants to come through? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have a really interesting energy. It's almost like an energetic shift coming through here. The card setting boundaries, threshold protection, and honor. And we can see this person here, they are supported and, you know, surrounded by this very powerful animal guide that is behind them there. We've got the number 30 coming through, or the number 3. So the 3 could be significant here. The number 3 in the tarot is the Empress, right? So that is a divine creation energy right there. If ever there was an energetic, you know, frequency for creation, it is the Empress, that divine feminine energy. And so I get this frequency with the setting boundaries card of some form of initiation that you have been moving through. You've really had to stand strong in your power. You've been through many tests and trials and tribulations, I'm hearing, when it comes to standing in your power, anchoring in those energetic boundaries, anchoring in that soul sovereignty. And it's because you're such a beautiful, expansive, loving, harmonizing soul that you have had to be tested in a way, because you are meant for something that is massive. And so therefore things will come in to almost kind of like push your boundaries, pull on your energy. And so you've had to learn to hold these strong energetic boundaries and to keep them fortified and to keep them in place. Well, this is also a message as well that you're not doing this alone. As I was picking up on at the beginning of this session, I felt this very high frequency, powerful guide that was around you. So I love that this is being depicted here in this card. And also the other card on the bottom of the deck with planting something new, how those beautiful angelic wings behind them. So you are here to ground something into the physical. And this feels like something very special. This feels like something very sacred. And it's almost like you've been handed this torch. That's what I'm being shown. You've been handed this torch because you hold the capacity to be able to carry it. Okay, you have the honor, the balance on a soul level, on an energetic level, to be able to hold this creatrix code, to be able to hold and carry this torch. This isn't for everyone, is what I'm hearing. This isn't for everyone. This is for the souls who have a big purpose and will do it with honor. This is not about the ego. Yes, the ego has a place in this world, in this life experience, but you're able to transcend beyond that. And so this is why you have been moving through these initiations. And there is a protection around you at this time as you're doing so, as you're anchoring in this creation code. So let's see what else is wanting to come through in the cards. We have opening heart with deep connections and water blessings. We've got the number 11 coming through here, or the number 2. And we have adjustment, looking back and moving forward, the number 24 here, or the number 6. Look at that beautiful owl coming through there as well. This is an energy of being cloaked. There was a recent message, I think it was a soul activation session, about you being cloaked. The thumbnail says divinely cloaked. So there may be another message there for you if you wanted to go and check that out after this session. But this is a powerful gateway that you are emerging from. Emerging from is a key term here because you're coming out of something. You're making your way out of something. I'm being shown a forest that is quite foggy. It's quite misty. But beyond the forest, it opens up into this expansive land. And the energy is shifting. So this is an energetic shift that is taking place here. And it's because you've been able to let down the barriers and boundaries around your heart so that you're open to receive new codes, new creative ideas, new downloads, visions from source. but you've also been able to maintain those energetic boundaries from anything that is pulling on you. Anything that may come in to test you is left at the door, I'm hearing. It's left at the door. You know when to say no. You know when to say enough is enough. The element of water is also strongly supporting you at this time, bringing you water blessings. And Spirit is bringing me to the fact that our bodies are made up of a certain amount of water. I think it might be 70%, something like that. Don't quote me on that specifically, but our bodies are made up of a certain amount of water, quite a lot of water, right? We need water to survive. And there's something that you're carrying in that portion of you internally. It's almost like within the water in your cells, you're carrying specific codes. You've been infusing them in, you've been integrating them in, and this has been a very slow process. This has been a process where you have had to make adjustments. You've had to make changes, you've had to make tweaks in the way that you're doing things, in the way that you're reflecting on things, you're analyzing things, in the way that you are making plans to move forward. So this is a very powerful time where you might find yourself reminiscing on things or looking back on things, maybe in the deep past or maybe in recent times, and reflecting on lessons or reflecting on what you could do differently, reflecting on what you could take from that situation and carry with you forward, and what you're really needing to let go, what is not serving you. Because as you move forward now, you have this agility to you. You're able to scan things in the field. You're able to scan energies. You're able to scan situations and experiences, even people and relationships, opportunities, in a faster, more coherent, cohesive, balanced way. And so don't underestimate the work that you have done, the work that it has taken to get you here, to get you to this position, to get you to this place. I'm hearing your past self would be very proud of how far you have come. That's really beautiful. I love that. And it's interesting how we've just been tapping into and channeling this energy of balance, right? And with the opening heart card, it's the number 11. The number 11 in the tarot is the Justice card, which is all about fairness. It's all about balance. It's all about justice, just situations happening and taking place. As we were saying with this setting boundaries card, honor. You are someone who holds high honor. It's important for you for everything to be just, for everything to be honorable, for everything to be fair. And this is why you've been handed this torch. This is why this creatrix code has been infusing within your cells. This is beautiful. Let's see what else is wanting to come through in the cards. We have building your world with creation, expansion, and networking. Yes, I love this. The number 33 coming through here, or the number 6. And we have the circle of eternal joy with timelessness and dance of life with the number 41 or the number 5. Wow, this is beautiful. I love how we've got this powerful confirmation of building your world. It's really connecting with that card of planting something new, of grounding something down. And again, we've got the number 33, the number 3, the Empress energy. You could be seeing 333 around as well. You're moving into the process now of building something new. You are here to build your world in a way that you haven't had access to before, or in a new way, in a way that you didn't think was possible for you. You may be finding that you're guided to adjust things in your life, close certain cycles, or change habits, or change routines, doing something different. Maybe you're choosing to pour into yourself more, or to have more time outdoors in nature, or to spend more time reading or studying something, or to spend more time creating, planting, gardening, painting. Whatever this is for you, this is a powerful portal of creation for you. This is also a portal leading you to expansion. So your cellular network, energetic network is widening. There's new shifts within you that are taking place on a very deep level, and the water codes are helping this to emerge for you. And therefore things on the external, things in your physical 3D world will also be expanding, will also be evolving. This would be a really powerful time for you to network, for you to get out there, to connect with others, to start researching, communities, or, maybe joining certain organizations, circles, gatherings, whether it's in the local community or whether it's somewhere online. This is a powerful time of coming together. And I've been getting this message a lot recently as well. You are being guided to flow, to dance, to be tender with yourself, to be tender with your journey now. This isn't a time of forging, this isn't a time of forcing things, this is a time to dance with life. Whatever you have, whatever creation you're bringing through, it's timeless. This is legacy leaving energy coming through here. You are timeless. And I feel like this, whatever this is, can be accessed on all different timelines, different time levels. This is not just having an effect in the immediate vicinity of your world. This is having ripples across timelines. This is having ripples through the dimensions. The spirit world will feel this. Wow. The spirit world will feel this. And so this is why you've got such high frequency guidance, high frequency support around you at this time. It's almost like this was meant to be, this was destined to birth through you. This was destined to evolve through you. Okay, I love this. So let's tap into some supporting energies here. What supporting energies do we have for this building, this world, this creation, this expansion, these adjustments, this timelessness? Oh, okay. Wow, we have the duck coming through with knowing. It's so interesting. This is also a winged animal, right? And, it's interesting because the duck came through in a recent session. I can't remember now which one it was, but I remember saying that it was interesting because the duck doesn't come through often in this collective. If you're a regular here, you'll know that we often have similar animal guides and energies that step forward to assist in these sessions. And the duck is quite a rare one. However, this is the second time now that the duck has come through. So there's a reason for this. I feel like the energy is shifting, and they're showing me again this ripple through this collective. This energy is evolving now. I feel like we're ready to go a bit deeper. We're ready to see something in a new way. We're ready to see a new level of color, a new hue, a new frequency. Wow, I love this. So this is a deep knowing that is supporting you. This is claircognizance that is activating within you. Claircognizance translates to clear knowing, a powerful psychic ability where you just know things. And so now as you move forward, you are just going to know the way, know the answers, know the guidance. On the duck card here, we've got the number 18 coming through, and the number 18 in the tarot is the moon card, which can talk about hidden things, illusion, deception, right? And so I feel like there's certain things that you're just going to know that aren't necessarily explainable. There's no necessarily physical proof of this knowing. It's just that you can tap into beyond the veil. You can feel the frequencies. You just have this knowing, even if you can't explain it. You're knowing, you're seeing through illusions. You're melting the facades. And this is because you have opened your heart, right? As we said, you've been able to deconstruct those boundaries, those barriers that you built to protect your heart, which were very much needed. But now you're moving into a new phase in life now where it's safe to just let those walls down a bit. It's safe to let it go because you have this higher level of discernment. You know if someone or something is just going to fly in to test those boundaries, to try and poke at your heart space, you're going to know what's going on immediately, and you're going to put that barrier right up and just say no. Leave it at the door. Bottom of the deck, we have the hummingbird with joy, another winged animal coming through here. So the joy frequency aligning here with a circle of eternal joy. Oh my gosh, yeah. I actually didn't realize that until I started saying it. That's really funny. Yeah, so there's something here that is almost just kind of going to pop up out of nowhere. It's always been there, but you're seeing it now. You're seeing a new hue, you're seeing a new color, you're seeing a new tone. You're accessing a new frequency. So I love that the hummingbird has come to assist us in this space today. And the hummingbird is helping with adjustments, but from this place of joy, not this place of difficulty, of not another change, not another adjustment. When is this going to end? This is like, no, I'm happy to make these changes. I want to make these adjustments because this is lightening my load. I'm being brought to the hummingbird just hovering, just like darting around as if it holds no weight. It's just weightless in the air. That's how it feels. That's how it looks. And so there's something about weightlessness coming through here. And oh my gosh, look at the bottom of the deck. We've got the moth, a winged insect with awareness. And underneath that, we've got the phoenix with renewal. My gosh, this is powerful. Wow. There's new layers of awareness now that are finding you. As we said, awareness, knowing. And instead of allowing these things that could be quite tricky, right? Sometimes knowing things is not as glamorous as it may sound. Because when we have this ability, there's things that we know that are difficult to accept. And so it will be easy just to try and pretend like this isn't the way. But this is about coming from it at a different angle on a different frequency. Because ultimately this is shifting our awareness and it's bringing us a deeper renewal. You're moving up from the ashes here. You're lightening your load. You're clearing the pathway. Underneath that we have pig with abundance. So this is actually elevating you on the physical life path, the life journey. You may notice changes in your abundance levels. You may start to see this increasing and rising. The more that you tap into the joy, the more that you allow yourself to dance with life, to rise up from the ashes, to tune into that inner knowing, but don't reside in the density. Keep uplifting the energy. And this isn't about spiritual bypassing. This is about doing things, adjusting things in a new way. The more abundance is going to come through for you, and therefore it's going to have this abundant energy on the world. What else do we have here? We have the 8 of feathers with courage and solutions. We've got the mouse coming through. And we have the King of Shells with harmony and integrity. Yes. We've got the beautiful seahorse coming through here. I feel like the seahorse is actually the male that gives birth. There's something about that coming through here. This is a very powerful, sensitive frequency that we're tapping into here. You feel like something has been withheld or something has been restricted. You feel this restriction, this tightness, almost like this suffocating energy. Maybe you've been struggling to create something, to build something new, to bring something into form. It's interesting because we have this 8 of feathers, which is the 8 of swords in the traditional tarot, and that talks about restriction. It talks about being all tied up, limitation, entrapment, and that's sitting right underneath the card talking about expansion, building, creating. And so it feels like there's been a limitation around this for you. And now the energy is coming in to try and shift this for you, asking you to be courageous. Although we have this very small, delicate mouse coming through, the mouse is very capable. There's a capability coming through here. It's like, don't underestimate your power. You may feel like you're just a small fish in a big pond. And that's okay. That doesn't mean that you can't make a ripple on the surface of the water. You absolutely can. There's things going on underneath here, the solutions that are forming. And these solutions will find you when you allow yourself to be where you are right now. Wherever this moment finds you, whatever your environment is at this time, however you're feeling, allow yourself to be in this space. Don't reject it. Don't push it away. Because this is pushing away this solution. This is pushing away this resolution, this liberation that is ultimately going to come through for you. Because you're shifting out of this place of feeling trapped, of feeling stuck. Feelings of frustrations, of the obstacles that have just kept coming along your path. Fears of failure are dissolving now. As you expand and you decide to dive into this anyway, you decide to explore this anyway. You're moving on to this creation with the King of Shells, bringing things into harmony and balance. And I love that we've got this King of Shells energy, right? The King of Cups, this water frequency coming through here. Again, going back to opening the heart with water blessings. The King of Cups is someone who is very emotionally balanced, someone who holds high compassion and kindness. They have strong bonds with those that they love as well. So there's a strong bond here that is forming, and I feel like you have this amazing ability to balance your mind and your heart, to balance your head and your heart. And you're being asked and guided to do this as you move forward now. Again, you have been selected because you are someone who is of high honor, someone who has high integrity. It's almost like you are being invited into a certain circle of souls, connected frequencies, who are here to build something new in this world. They're showing me like a net, like a blueprint. And it's like you are in this back end of this net, this blueprint, kind of adjusting the frequencies, adjusting the codes, laying the foundations for a new shift to come through. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man with patience and perspective. We've got the Grasshopper coming through here, yeah. This has been a process, and this is a process. This is not something, as we said previously, to rush or to force. This is a process of dancing with life, of remaining in harmony, of hovering in the space, just like the hummingbird, of sitting on the water like the duck, observing the ripples, and tapping into that inner knowing within you. You have a knowing within you, deep within your heart, that is bubbling up to the surface here. So be patient with yourself, because perspectives are shifting. Collectively, perspectives are shifting. And with this may come a challenge with the 5 of Acorns. But this is all part of the growth of the collective, the growth of this world, because things are shifting underneath the surface, behind the scenes. New paradigms are forming. So let's tap into a final alignment code here, just to wrap up this session today, to anchor in these frequencies of joy, of courage, of liberation. Remember that phoenix energy. I'm being shown that again. Hold your boundaries as you're building this world, this new world. But first it starts within you, and this is what you've been doing. You've been making adjustments in your world, in your personal world, in your life, along your life path. You've been shifting. And this hasn't been in vain. This has been for a purpose. You are a part of a collective, a circle of souls who have been doing this. Many of us have been doing this. And it's all for a reason. And there's a knowing that is going to find you if it hasn't already. So keep your heart open, keep setting those boundaries, keep honouring your space, honouring your energy, because you're on this threshold now of emergence. Let's see what wants to come through, what further guidance, alignment code wants to be anchored into this space today to close out this very powerful activating session. We have the rose without thorns. You have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. Wow. 3 messages of joy. You have a right to your joy. You have a right to peace, to feel the sweetness of life, the dance of life, the harmony, the balance, the love. And this is where we are shifting to. The rose without thorns suggests that the boundaries have been let go. It's not that we don't have boundaries, but we're no longer feeling attacked. We're no longer feeling like we are having to protect ourselves at every single turn, because we stand in our sovereignty now. We know that if anything swoops in that is not for our highest good, we can pop up those hands immediately. We can pop up those walls, that barrier. It says no. And this is energetic. This is an energetic barrier now. An energetic boundary that just instantaneously surfaces, emerges, comes through. We don't have to keep carrying this armor anymore. We don't have to keep carrying these thorns, wearing these thorns anymore, because we are sacred. We are anchored in our sovereignty. You have your right to joy. I love this. So this is a powerful reminder that you are here to experience the beauty of life, what it has to offer. And I know right now, as I'm filming this session, the world feels far from beautiful, right? There's lots of things that are being exposed, very heavy, dark things that are coming to the surface. And it can feel like, how do I have a right to enjoy myself right now? How do I have a right to enjoy life? But this is the frequency you're anchoring in, because this is where the shift begins. This is where the shift expands, evolves. And you don't need to feel guilty about that. Look what we have on the bottom of the deck. So interesting. We have the thorn, protection, boundaries, and clear communication. Exactly. It's like this is what you have grounded in now. This speaks for itself. You already have the protection, the boundaries around you. You have this clear communication. You just say no, leave it at the door. And that is enough. So let's just tap into the guidebook here for this Rose Without Thorns card. Let's see what final guidance, support, and alignment code wants to be anchored into this space. Most roses have thorns that protect the plant. When you walk past, it's so easy to get caught on their spiky stems, as if the thorns themselves are an initiation for the observer to get to the breathtaking beauty and scent of the queen of all flowers in full bloom. However, there are a small number of roses that are unlike most, possessing few or no thorns, And that's what this card is all about. The Rose Without Thorns is an invitation to dive straight into the sweetness of your life, to rest into the softness, to enjoy the delicious fragrance, to rest in and relish what it means to be currently alive in this body, to embrace all the beauty and bliss that life has to offer. You have a right to your joy, and the Rose Without Thorns wants you to take every ounce of it in right now, to celebrate and lose yourself in the sweetness of your life. This is a rare moment in time of deep peace and enjoyment. You are being called to taste all that it has to offer, to drink it all in. You deserve every drop. You've worked for this moment. Embrace it now with open arms. It's safe for you to enjoy this, to welcome this, to embody all of this. And while life is ever changing and forever inviting us to grow, right now your lesson is to be in the delight of it all. Yes, I love this. There's a rose transmission here. I have a right to my joy. I appreciate and drink in the sweet nectar of my life. It's no coincidence that we have 3 messages, 3 different cards on the table today talking about joy. Tapping into joy, your joy of life. How can you embrace this energy deeper? Because you have this right to your joy. And you are activating this now. You are anchoring in this joy frequency into this world. And my gosh, it is so needed. This is where we are heading. Peace, balance, joy, harmony. So wow, what a beautiful session. And it feels quite emotional as well. There's some emotions that are lifting here, that are being liberated. So let's see what emojis we should drop in the comments today to claim this very powerful energy of expansion, of building your world, of courage and anchoring in these joy frequencies. I feel like let's drop a heart emoji. Is there a duck emoji or a third eye emoji? Let's drop a earth emoji, a mouse emoji, a water emoji, or a rose emoji in the comments if this has been your session today, if you've resonated with this session, or if you would like to claim any of this powerful energy of adjustments into joy, tapping into that inner knowing, upholding those boundaries, but releasing those walls, those thorns that have tried to keep you safe but are now just holding you back. Having the courage to find the solutions by going deep within, by observing, by allowing yourself to expand, to dance with life and to sink into the energy, the frequency of joy that you are here to anchor into this world. And please let me know in the comments how this session has resonated for you. How has it spoken to you? How has it activated you? I always love to catch up with you, to check in with you, to see what you have to say. Thank you so much for all of your beautiful, positive energy exchanges via your thumbs ups, via your comments, your subscribes, your hypes, your donations, booking personal sessions with me. Let me tell you, you truly make a difference. If you would like to dive into a personally calibrated session with myself, you'll be able to find my website in the description box and book with me directly there. Remember to check the little purple banner right at the top of my page. That will always give you an update on my current personal session status and availability. And in the meantime, remember to check out the channel. All of my messages and sessions are completely timeless and are meant for you to tap into when the time is right for you. So always listen to your intuition. And I'm wishing you all the best, my loves. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you so much for anchoring in these harmonizing frequencies, these joy codes, these peace codes into this world. Because my gosh, we truly need it right now. And I'm wishing you all the best, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.